And yeah, so like basically what Mars does is he has this kind of ability that forces everyone to fight, just right-click battle. That's pretty strong, actually. I really like the spear because you can like impale a person and flip them over towards it. Gaben, please, no. Where was the cooldown? Okay, anyway, we're back with things in the game. So we are moving on to the NA.
Yes.
And we've got TeamTeamTeam versus, what was the other one called? It was 3 letters, I think.
The other one is D.U.Y.
D.U.Y, okay.
So after DLC, we now got D.U.Y, which is rather different
kind of like how a dopey person would say die. D.U.Y. D.U.Y.
Maybe?
Shut up and D.U.Y. It's very kind of chavvy British, you know.
I was about to say, you would know about that.
You what?
You what?
You what?
Like,
We're going to turn this into a linguistics stream, are we?
Linguistics stream.
Yeah, I'm going to teach you the varying natures of British accents.
I'm sorry, you want to do what?
Well, that was like the most stereotypical one you could.
I know.
Please, Governor, please. Can I have some more?
Like, this is what they teach us in school. Okay.
We learned English with Oliver Twist. What do you expect?
Well, not quite Oliver Twist, but I seem to recall that I'm the only one who could actually like cite Shakespeare when we were discussing English literature.
We were trying to play a game of Dota, and she's just there quoting scripture from Shakespeare that not even I know, because you know what? I had a varying degree, right? Most of my reading, I'd done a lot of reading growing up as a kid, actually. Mostly subtitles and games, but you know, it got me through life. It got me here where I don't have to read it. Wow, I read names poorly sometimes, like P4 Peter.
P4 Pita.
P4.
Pita is a good name as well. It's tasty.
Yeah, you got to say it like Hunger Games, like Peter. Peter.
Could also do like a. Oh, that guy was a baker, and we're back at pita bread again.
Yeah, well that's Peter from Hunger Games, isn't it?
Maybe I'm just hungry in general.
Ah, you want to be in the lobby? Do you want to be in the lobby?
I do want to be in the lobby, but then.
All right, we got Dota on this one. There's a little hiccup. She's almost done installing it. Are they gonna wait?
Okay, I am at 98%.
She's on 98%.
Very close here, guys.
All right, but it is Valve, it is Steam, so there's probably like 10 updates.
Yeah, I might have to, you know, get a different version of DirectX or something.
We had a few technical glitches. Someone installed League of Legends, uninstalled Dota. There's a traitor in the studio. We're gonna hunt them down. The great thing about the night shift is there's not many people walking around outside to hear you scream.
And isn't this place is fairly far away from any kind of like...
It is pretty isolated. No one could hear you scream here.
Fun times. Fun times.
But, I mean, NA Dota, that's something to scream for. That is something the NA fanboys are going to come out of the woods for. Did we manage to find out if the TeamTeamTeam is the IX mic stack? That was my question.
That was your question. Because I found... Team for you, and that is the IX mic stack.
Yes, okay.
So
these are phonies.
Invited to the...
Yeah, they're already in. They're going to be playing tomorrow at some point as the closed qualifiers start then. This is the final day of the open qualies, all right? This is everything to play for. So TeamTeamTeam, I really now want to get into the lobby and they just all have like similar names. It's like IX Mike 89.
There have been teams that did that before, right? Especially teams that were trying to snipe...
I think I've seen a few of those.
Was it?
I've seen like funny stacks where they just take really popular ones. Yeah, S5 stuff like that. Just like they take popular players and just tweak them. You know,
5 more seconds, guys.
It's not a bad way to go. Waiting for the day someone just decides to be killer pigeon spelt with a D, the incorrect way, I should point out.
Oh no, I'm getting more updates.
Oh,
Gabe and Y.
Why are you doing this? Look, I convinced Griff with my persuasion skills to wait. And now we got to wait longer. I just hope they wait around. They might. We might be lucky.
What's it cost you?
What did it cost me?
Was it worth it?
Welcome to the casting couch.
I was hoping you'd just go and say everything.
Everything, my soul. Okay, like wait, you sign your soul over to an obs. You have to choose one. It's kind of a loyalty scheme, you know.
Yeah, once you got one, you're basically hooked forever, right?
Well, Griff has such a wonderful smile. I couldn't resist.
And besides that, you can't go back to doing your own camera work after you've
Is this like, is this kind of like, you belong to me, work both ways now? Am I just going to like, I don't know, find a way to fit him in my luggage and take him home, so when I do remote cast, I have
Maybe he's going to fit you in his luggage. How about that?
I think he's in better shape than me. There's a better chance of getting him in my luggage. I'll give him credit on that one.
So basically, that's why you.
All right, Kips, you're not a player.
No.
That's it's the wrong lobby. I was about to say, I was like, Kips, you're not a player. It'd be interesting.
Like, normally, that's where I get in.
But I'm trying to think like what I haven't. I don't know if this team. I've seen team and I've seen team and then the second team spelled incorrectly. I have not seen triple team. All right. Oh, there we go. We can see them now. So they got Colio. Oh, it's these. No, it is these guys.
It is these guys.
Yeah, this is team where
we
they spelled
have
team wrong.
casted them before.
We have a very interesting cast.
Oh, it's so Evadin that you called Evadin.
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 Evadin sounds cooler. All right, it beats calling them phallic boys. But they've got Colio, Husky, Scourge McDuck is a pretty cool name. And they got Save. Save Dota. I noticed that one. He done an interview on NADCL's channel. Look at that. I'm just advertising. PPD, forward the money. I advertised it. You know the agreement. What? I gotta make a little bit on the side. I already said I'm only getting paid in Monster for this.
It's becoming clear pretty fast to me that this casting business had a lot more side gigs than coaching.
Yeah, when it's good, it's good. You know, you get loads of free mouse mats, loads of
this with
of
a couple of people, and then
loads of Tidehunter cushions. My whole bed is just these at home. We smart.
I would pay for that. Just a bed that's like a giant Tidehunter.
Well, those circular beds, like the kind of old school ones. Yeah, like the kind of the shag pads from the 80s, like Austin Powers style, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my god, now I want like Dota Austin Powers. Let's go. Yeah, baby, that'd be good. I like that.
Oh, you should live the dream. You are the British guy.
Wow, let's make the stereotypes realistic, shall we? Oh yeah, I have a shag pad, top penthouse floor in London. I say yeah, baby, all the time, and I don't lose my mojo.
Yeah. Seems about right.
Thanks to the energizing powers of my. Anyway.
Radiant team.
I'm not gonna.
I don't want to talk to this guy anymore.
Oh, you got to try it. All right, I got you hooked on the Doctor, but I'm done with Doctor. All right, Mango is rather good. Mango is better. Apparently, this is hard to get in the UK, so I might steal a case.
How about we turn ourselves to my drug of choice, which is Dota 2.
I was about to say, I was like, Sansa Bands is your drug of choice.
I can get pretty high off those, let me tell you.
Smells like premium brand.
Smells like we actually get to cast spells, boys.
Yeah, that sounds good. Like Necrophos being gone as well. You also get to live. That is beautiful. The Tiny does get first picked by TeamTeam, TTT, or Team
Elder
Triple.
Titan. Oh man.
Team 3 times Team. What are we calling them? TTT?
Triple T? That sounds kind of weird. You know what? You can think about that one while I get my heroes back in.
Team.
Because we have a lovely Tiny for the Radiant.
Team. Meet.
And then an Elder Titan. He's new. I mean, imagine I'm going to be finding him over here. Yes.
Meet would have been
and then Ursa. There you have him. I'll just put Ursa on the offlane because I got a feeling that's where Ursas live nowadays.
I'm calling them TTT.
Oh.
You're in your own little world. I'm still coming up with a name.
And he has some different picks. Like, I've seen the Elder Titan in CIS a little bit, but it's me stalking Vega and seeing Zayds picking it up. But the Wind Ranger is... Have you seen it recently?
I've seen it a little. NA still likes this pick. Actually, like, you know what? A little bit of that did flood over because NIP's lineup, of course, has Saxa and PPD's captain. So what he says goes. He picked a Wind Ranger for Saxa because he does play a lot of that. Saxa has played a decent amount in the NA region. I think last I remember his day was... I remember Complexity was standing for them. I'm not sure if there was someone else in between them for game. But it is fair to say Wind Ranger is still reasonably popular in NA. It's not a bad hero. Did get an indirect nerf when they changed Orb of Venom, so, you know, you do less damage now.
Yeah, I'm actually putting her on mid right now. I'm not sure if that's warranted.
It's more of a support. It's definitely a possible.
Yeah, they're still playing it support?
Possible. Sometimes they go for the Blightstone instead, which is fair. I mean, Orb of Venom is a pretty heavy like nerf to ranged heroes' use of it.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of why I didn't expect to see her back in the support role at all.
It's NA, you know. It's only. You think I've shown you some UK Dota, and you think that is, but NA, you know.
They're making their own rules.
They're masterpieces. They know what they're doing, right? They are. UK Dota is 10 years ahead of the meta, which means we kind of fail. But NA is 5 years ahead of the meta, so some of their moves are correct. Some. No, some.
Like, it just depends on how long you would be telling me that the cycle of the meta is. Are you telling me that it's longer than 10 years?
Look, I'm not saying that one meta is longer than 10 years. I'm saying that NA and UK players are so smart. They are that far ahead of
What's the time definition of a meta? What's a meta?
We predict the metas, okay? Come on. The country's got Time Machine and Doctor Who. Of course we understand how to predict the future. We've been there.
That's not how the Time Machine
Let
works.
me have this. Let me have this. UK Dota needs something. I mean, we got a major. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you got a major.
We got a major. I guess we can be happy
nice.
with that. I'll just hug my tide and dream of the day that a UK team qualifies for something. You know, a real UK team, not one that's like Wind and Rain, where it's not even a single UK player. Actually, that'll count. I'll take that. Can we?
I was about to say, if we count NIP as Swedish, then we totally count Wind and Rain as UK Dota.
Was Fnatic? Fnatic was UK at one point, right? They had the headquarters here.
Yeah, they have their headquarters over there.
So are they still? Because they're very SE. They're clearly SEA now, but you know.
Yeah, they're clearly established over there.
And OG's, I think, because they've got, I think they call it the bunker in London. They've got like it's like one of the places they use to train and whatnot.
I think so, yeah.
This is all correct, right? I'm never wrong. Like this Wind Ranger support that I said will be a Wind Ranger support.
No, I'll nudge her over here.
There we go. See?
And I like this opening. This has got a lot of Roche threat. This is a very, well, violent kind of lane as well. So you're going to expect to be pressured on your safe lane if you're team now. If you don't find any better thing to call it, I will just spend...
TTT. I said TTT. It's good.
TTT?
TTT. It's quick.
It's very British.
Rolls. Wait, what?
British. There's more T.
TTT.
TT and more T.
You know what? You kind of sigh at me for my siesta comment, but how many kind of like low digs have you had of stereotyping British people so far since you've been here?
I'm having a good time. How about you?
You know what? I am outraged. I couldn't even eat my crumpets. But we are seeing that Avenged comment. This could be Avenged core. We do sometimes see it. Typically, you play it as the boss 5 though, because you know it's one of those heroes that just wants to die first. You know? It's fun life right now in Dota. You just pick heroes that don't care if they die.
Die first?
Oh yeah, because the spirit will haunt you forever and ever. I mean, come on, you swap people out, you save their lives, okay? You get a good feeling.
Like, in order for that to be like the most effective, you want her to die as one of the last.
What? Well, no, because you swap someone out of death.
No.
What you do is
vengeful.
You hit the MP3. I need a hero starts playing. I need a hero, and you swap out and you go, live, go, my child.
All right. So the Wind Ranger is still confusing me because normally I would put the Lich on the offlane immediately, but
would you
right now?
Because like if you pick something like, for example, you see heroes like Spectre come out, which you can't have this game, but as an example for these kind of hard carries that have a hard lane, you stick the Lich there. It makes it so that you can get an XP advantage more easily.
Yeah, but these two are not afraid to confront you on the tower at all. I feel like that's a risky move, which is why I'd rather put it with like something durable like a Tiny and just pull that off lane back like you usually do, and ask their safe laner to go. Well, everything goes up in the air.
There goes the games. It's gonna be another one of these guys. You know, it's just a bit. It's gonna be a TFT experience game.
Yeah, some creepy crawlies.
You know, Can you stop picking Brood? Can we diversify the meta?
I'm blaming Matu, personally.
I mean, wow, everyone's going to keep doing the Necro and the Helm of Dominator on Wraith King now as well, because Matu started doing it. Well, he wasn't the first.
I like that guy.
I like that guy. Changing the meta. That's what we need. We need more Matus. I don't think he's going to be... they've got a stand-in, haven't they, for this?
Yeah, they have a stand-in.
Oh, who was it?
Armin.
Armin, okay.
Armin.
So
the old German boys coming back out to play.
Yeah, that should be interesting. Well, they are already in the European closed qualifiers, which begin tomorrow. We won't be covering those. You get the most professional TI casters imaginable instead of this discount display.
It's okay, knockoffs are my fun anyway.
It's okay, you know, if you burn yourself up, there's nothing to it. Twitch can't touch you, all right? Any attempts to assail you bounce off your armor of self-criticism.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, there's nothing Twitch can say to me that I haven't already said to myself, basically. Well, that is not true. Twitch has some pretty fucked up things sometimes.
Yeah, we should like stop before we end up. Like, there's just going to be a clip like, we cut to of us crying.
There's people
just rocking back and forth,
sometimes.
just like crying with someone rushing on with tissues.
Troll Warlord. So what I was going to say is that Dire has a ridiculous amount of power to Roche right now, and with the Elder Titan, some really good defensive team fight as well. So if TeamTeamTeam want to be able to contest that at all, they at least need to be able to finish it themselves as well. So Troll Warlord, I like that as a pick there. As well as it can also deal with the Broodmother very well. It's one of those heroes that can not just lane against it, but in fact farm up the spiders and completely shrug her off.
Yeah, it's a different pick. We don't actually see Troll too much. This is the power of NA. We said they were ahead of the curve and they're showing it. I don't remember the last time I really saw... You don't really see much Troll, is the point, right? It's this hero... It does remain pretty squishy, but there's always been a justifiable argument. The way I've always had it said is you get phase boots, you get Aquila, you just run at people.
Yep.
It's an oversimplification, but it is pretty effective.
Like, in this case, if you play it well, you can actually... And it depends on whether D.U.Y underestimates this as a counter. Like, this troll can get way more farm and pressure done than they would think is possible.
Yeah, no, I can see it. And, like, it's not bad for the tiny as well. You know, if you're worried people getting a little bit bulky, you got the, the trance. Just finish off the targets easily. You probably want another pick that feels enabled by the troll, I feel like, right?
Possibly, but I also think they're kind of low on... It's still the Wind Ranger. I don't know what to do with the Wind Ranger.
It's gonna be a boss 4. I'm always right.
Like, I'll take it from you. It actually means that to me they have a pretty complete draft as well, and you can pick up pretty much whatever you want there. I guess some more utility is good.
They could get some sort of illusion-based hero. Oh, no. Okay. There's the Mag now. We don't see him too often, but with the troll, this makes sense, because I was going to be like, okay, maybe he goes for a Battle Fury because up against a Brood. Don't need it. Just got a Magnus here.
And this is a second lane that Brood's actually not going to be able to deal with easily, so they fulfilled all of the requirements now.
10 seconds.
It's very good. And actually, this is someone we've seen before, the Wind Ranger plus the Magnus. You empower the Wind Ranger. She has a decent attack animation. She can just run you down, and actually, instead of just hitting for a little sweet piece of damage.
I'm very curious to see this, because I thought we were done with that lane after the Orb of Venom nerf, but they're going to show us now if it's still viable or not, and that's very exciting to me. So...
Drink responsibly, guys. You need your water as well.
Magnus.
You know, I used to actually hate water when I was growing up. Like, I always complain about the taste of it.
Water has no taste. Water tastes like its temperature.
Yeah, but yeah, that's kind of in itself, right? It's like some people just don't like things with no taste.
TA, so they're switching up the mid then. This is a side lane Brood now?
I mean, it makes sense. Like, actually, well, does it though? Because the troll... I mean, is he not going to be mid? It's going to be tiny mid, surely. Which, TA does okay against tiny, but the avalanche burns through the instances of refraction, so you can actually engage with the TA.
I should have watched Gods more carefully to see how you do this thing.
We need to see his suave placements. This will be our next research, is how elegantly he was able... I mean, you're both pretty tall. You've got the reach, okay?
Was he elegant or was he just a lot more
shameless
about
he just spread himself over the table, really. Filthy. But looks like, yep, so it is going to be Husky. Husky's their mid. He's going to be on the Tiny, which means he should be matching up against... I don't know about the D.U.Y lineup, where these guys are going to go. I mean, it should be the TA mid. To be honest, when is the last time you saw an outer lane TA succeed?
I mixed this up.
All right, so we're going to... You put the Brood and Troll mid?
I did that before, yeah.
Okay, I was going to say, yeah, it's TA mid against the Tiny.
Thank you, sir.
See, I know some of these players. Some of them stalk me and ask me to shout them out. Yeah, shout out to Jusky. I think it's Jusky, that must be it. He'll cry to me later. But...
Alright, so...
That means Troll should be in the safe lane. Magnus should be in the off lane. Magnus will be supported by the Wind Ranger.
Yes, and then we're going to be left with... I'm sure that's going to be Ursa here. And you try to dodge. Well, there's no good place for the Brute to go. There's just no good place for the Brute to go.
Yeah, you're thrown out to the wing. Right.
I am...
So, who are we liking here?
I am definitely liking the anti-spider lineup of Team here. No, I like it in general, but also down with the spiders. I am... it's about time that someone squished them and showed them where their place in this world is.
You know, I'm going to stick with you on this one. I felt betrayed last time because you were wrong. We were wrong. We were very wrong. Yeah. But this time, I think it's a pigeon assured. It's sealed, okay? Improved by pigeon and Kips, all right? Not sure how much my seal's worth, but, you know. Come on, a TI coach here. You're going to argue with that?
You know, disagreement is good. Actually, do argue with me if you do it reasonably. I'm sure I could learn something.
There's actually... They almost get first blood here, Bench. Alrighty, that's a little bit close for comfort, but already, well, TTT proving that they can get right up in the face of their opponent's D.U.Y here. Yeah, it's just that power, like Magnus. It's also this type of pick we don't see too often, but it takes everyone by surprise when we see it again. And we saw that for about a week with Lich. Lich hadn't been picked for a long time. Lich suddenly appeared. People didn't know how to adapt to it. It took a few games to readjust, right?
Yeah.
And it's always interesting when you take these picks that are out of meta and they're not popular, they change the dynamic of the lanes.
Yeah, and especially if the people have come to have certain expectations about the lanes, they often don't realize how much a different hero throws things off again. And that sounds very... like, oh, these guys don't know that the lanes change when you play a Lich. No, but seriously, it's about the fact that the lane feels different and you don't recognize it until it's up in your face.
You get stuck in a rut. Well, I think it'll be the way.
Yeah. You don't even realize it. In the back of your head, you're completely adjusted to things being this way. And then your own instincts betray you. It's very frustrating, actually.
And you have to look at it from D.U.Y's perspective. They've done an Ursa Venge lane. That comes to kill. That comes to win. But the amount of damage this Wind Ranger is going to be putting out with the Empower, the Orb of Venom, and she has the Wind Run to get away from
They can go toe-to-toe. Well, one thing is for sure, though. This Magnus is not going to enjoy these Fury Swipes stacks.
That's the thing. Like, it looks like their goal is to just burn out the regen on the Venge and then just take over the lane, which is fair. You can't really go for the Ursa first because he has 8 armor. That's quite the arse to get through. Well, look at this. Just look at the damage Venge takes. And you've always got the Wind Run if you get too close.
I gotta say, I am waiting just on the armor nerf for Ursa, and then we're done for a while.
Yeah, I could kind of see the armor to an extent. I still feel like 20 seconds on Fury Swipes is pretty strong. Like, we've had this kind of theory crafting argument. It's like, you think about it. If you get like 3 or 4 Fury Swipes on you, suddenly you have to let certain creeps go, or you risk dying.
Let that wave go. You're going to be at least out of CSing range. But
Don't get in my way.
I think in this case, especially if you could just trade with him, it wouldn't be so bad. Like, of course, the stakes get higher. Not everyone wants to play like that. But then again, if you're running Ursa as a guy who is also supposed to be able to go offlane, you don't want them to be able to trade with you. Like, I think the armor is the most important part of him being so flexible right now, and not the Fury Swipes.
It's also on the basis that the current meta is very favorable to a lot of melee cores.
Yeah.
And sometimes even melee supports. I mean, the supports don't care as much. They can just back away. They just get in your face like an ogre, and then they back away, regen up. It's all good. But this is why I think the Wind Range is going to be particularly effective here. It's very easy to kite out the Ursa.
Yeah, and they're going to be able to do a fair share of that in the later game as well. Like, this Ursa is going to have a rough time.
I mean, you can already...
I think a lot of the Dire's game is on the TA, honestly.
Yeah, it's that type of... Like we said, the Brood's going to be thrown to the wind. It's going to be very hard for the Brood to operate in this game. TA is an effective hero, and in this type of format, it could work because Elder Titan's that type of hero that gets benefits from stacking. And then TA is the type of hero that can take those stacks.
I enjoyed that synergy, and I wonder though, like, normally with this lineup you would count on the Brood taking towers and creating space for these assassin heroes to do their work, and you wouldn't have to team fight too much if you just keep picking off. But this Brood is not going to go anywhere. If you look at how much the Troll Warlord is doing right now, then, well, she's gonna need some serious distractions on the other side of the map to get to that tower pushing at all.
Alright, well, yeah, looking at it right now though, Magnus. Dominant on top of the CS. And
rocking the landing stage.
We're already seeing it, right? We saw the Venge had to ferry out more tangos.
Yep.
And she's on the back foot, which means Ursa's left 2-on-1. Despite having all this armor, it doesn't matter when you've got two heroes wailing on you.
I'm very impressed by this Tiny's performance as well. He's just... like, the TA is going to do better in this matchup as it progresses, but right now he's really staying on top of things.
Well, I'm looking at it right now. The Brood is not doing too bad, for all things considered. Of course, the Troll's got slightly inflated. Uh-oh. Well, there's your first blood. We were wondering when it was going to happen. The Venge actually just got a load of regen as well.
Yep, that's a sad story. At least she still had her TP.
Yeah, she'll
but
be out.
now they're going to have to play extra careful, or this Ursa is just going to be left dangling, basically.
I mean, it's very worrying actually, because they've 1-1-1 on the Wind Ranger, so they've got access to the Shackle Shot as well. So they can actually harass him a lot, and if the Ursas burn out regen too quickly, we don't see Ursas go for a Morbid Mask anymore. They're not fixated on that. It's phase boots Aquila and then quickly into a blink.
You want to kill... well, this Magnus has his Arcanes already. This lane has sustain for days.
Yeah, and he's actually going to max out the Shockwave, which means the armor's irrelevant.
No.
Woo! Pretty deep here, but save a little bit too deep. Can they chase onto him? Probably not. This is always the worry, is like you're just paranoid about this Troll, because yes, you do have a mischance you can put onto him, but you don't tend to level it. Whereas his whirling axes, he's going to put points in that pretty early.
And you can look at what these spiders are doing to him. It's nothing. And if you continue on pushing on him, so this Brood is reduced to the only thing she can do, which is cutting the wave and jungling on the side.
This is usually why we see Brood in the mid as well, is you can quickly shunt the wave and then just go to the jungle.
And I'd like to see this Elder Titan move, actually. He can't do anything for the Brood on bot lane.
Maybe set up kills in the top lane.
Yeah, I'd expect him to go top after this this trip back to Fountain.
Yeah, Brood is pretty much just thrown to the wind. You need to slow down this Magnus, because it's going to be bad enough that he's going to buffer up the Troll, but he's looking pretty beefy himself. 39 CS already, compared to the 24 on the Ursa.
It's one of the reasons why Magnus fell off originally, is because he doesn't sustain too well in these lanes. Like, if you push him out, and he can't get back up again. But if he gets a good lane like this, then there's nothing that's gonna stop this guy from not just farming himself, but also giving his teammates so much income and so much wave pressure.
That's the worrying thing, is like the Brood usually just piles the pressure on. Right now, she's just dodging everyone. So...
okay, I do sort of agree. Like, the Elder Titan went back to bot, and if he got off the pull there, that would have been worth it. But right now, he didn't get the pull. He's stuck on bot lane again. There's nobody here with the Troll. He can't kill the Troll. He's stuck. Something has to give.
Oh, Ursa trying to go work on the Magnus, but he can just move away at his own content. Golio. Oh, nice shackle shot, the power shot. No! He actually skewers him out of it. So it looks like Venge can stay alive. RP comes in, they'll get the kill, be able to move away. Worthwhile, as they don't have to give everyone's life, and the harassment's going to come in. They might actually poke at this bear. Ursa needs to be very careful about this. With the power shots, with the wind run, it's not easy to fight 2 versus 1. That RP feels worthwhile. You just keep the Venge out of the lane. Ursa feels pressured once again.
Yeah. Early RPs like this, especially if you can farm in the lane, and you can see that they have reduced this tower to half HP already. This tower is going to go down pretty soon. And that's going to give so much space. Means that the Venge can move, means that the Magnus can start spending time off map while the wave is bouncing. Beautiful
shot. Beautiful. The power shot as well, but Sleep's going to be there. Now going to walk on Evidence. Going to skewer under the tower. No! Does die to Ursa, but Ursa will die in return. Even use the Salve to try and stay alive. And Kole fighting 2v1 needs to move away. The Magic Missile will deter him from getting more aggressive. But, yes, good kill on the Magnus. But once again, your Ursa is not getting anywhere. This is good. You need that trade, but it's still saying TA needs to deliver hard here. This is the continuing pressure.
So, time to get stack in Elder Titan. You don't have time for all this walking, man. Illusion. Team needs you.
Yeah, he's getting a few stacks in, but this is kind of the thing. You can fully commit to this kind of cheese use of the Astral Spirit, but instead, I think he just wants to get the points in the Stomp. He wants kind of a reliable, because yes, don't get me wrong, staple gun power is good, but it's one of those things we always define as once teams read it and adapt to it, it's very ineffective, but Save is dead.
As Lich did not expect him on bot lane. Alright, alright.
They still can't approach.
Now the troll is in trouble.
No, he's taking the spit. They're going to chase on Doom. They might dive. Throws down the Whirling Axes to slow them down, and suddenly these spider babies can't do too much. Let's have the Whirling Axes. Oh, he gets it out before he gets slept up here. If the spit's going to be there, they'll get the kill. No rotations coming in from anyone else. Not really that anyone could do anything. The Wind Ranger can only deal with maybe one person. The Enrage coming out. Evident. Forced to use the RP under the tower here. Actually, they might better get killed on Ursa. Slowly chase him down. He does have a lot of armor.
New shockwave coming in 3, 2, 1.
Here he goes. Sal's been used to get a turn around. Ursa wants to go aggressive here. They know he's around here somewhere. Evan needs to be careful. Nice use the Frost Blast to slow him down. This is going to be a sad death. They are just toying with him right now. He's going to turn around, save, gets the kill, but now the skewer through in return. Evan will secure that kill. Or evading. Gotta get used to evading. I mean, evading spelt with a G, by the way, for those. I mean, I know NA and England, we have our differences for spelling, like color.
We can decide right now. Like, is he a guy?
I think it's evident. You know?
Well, is he from some kind of Tolkien situation? Then I would take evident if he's some kind of elf or something. But if he is just juking, then what do you think is more likely? That he can't spell, or
I'm gonna give him benefit of the doubt. It's evident. Okay, I'm gonna say he can spell. I hope he can spell.
He can spell, and he can also read.
I mean, you don't need to spell.
Fancy books.
Right? That's not how you win Dota games. You need to know certain letters so you can find them when you look at where you spell.
G and G.
I was thinking more like
FF.
More like good old QWERTY would be a good start. But
ooh, looks bad.
Speaking of good starts, this troll is, yes, it's inflated, and they got good reset kill. He had a great start, but now look at him.
Yeah, that
turnaround, like that
turnaround
dive.
play right there. Yeah, I'm taking it back, by the way. That Elder Titan.
That's just a lich.
Never mind. I'll just continue on. All right.
Yeah, go for it.
That Elder Titan walking bot. I was talking about how he should be stacking right now. That is, like, he took a chance. And he got a really good turnaround there, actually. It was very important, and it actually forced the Radiant to switch their lanes up entirely.
They found Scourge. Nice Shackle Shot coming out, though. Other time needs to be careful here. And Will Axe is going out, going to chase onto him. He's being slowed by the TA, but will move forward. He wants this kill. Scourge is trying to move away. Wu will turn around, and the Stomp doesn't connect on anyone. He will fall. But he attracts a lot of attention. The Avalanche is going to come out. TA is here hiding. There's a toss back now in the middle of the team. Refraction's going to run out. With the focus fire to make sure there's nothing he can do. Going to run him down. Refraction renewed again, but instantly gone. And you can hide all you want, but with the power shot and the shockwave, good luck.
They got a little bit too happy with their second shot at the troll again, but that was very close. That was very close.
I mean, it's not the wrong move. You can see this draft is fixated on the troll, so you just want to shut him down as much as possible.
Oh, yeah.
He's about to get a lot of gold. Oh boy. That is... Actually, that'll put him... That's going to be right behind the Brood after getting that stack.
That's a huge catch-up.
That is. I mean, the Brood... If these heroes are on equal footing in terms of net worth, I feel like Troll has the advantage.
Yes,
Definitely.
you give it to the Troll. It's, you know, Brood can solo most heroes in the game, but once you get Whirling Axes on you, you're not doing that much anymore, and your spiders definitely aren't either. They're just food.
It's the irony of mischance being used against you.
Yeah. Taste of your own medicine.
Save is on a trip again. He'll just TP out. And he'll know everyone's here as well, by the way. He just spotted the spiders before he TP'd.
Yeah, but he did give away the ward pretty clearly. You can see the indication like right on top of it. They know it's there.
Yeah, he knew his goose was cooked in terms of his warden expedition, but at least gets away alive, so consolation prize for him.
Strategic situation here, by the way. The team with the Brood on it did take the first tower anyway.
They're going for the Roche here, and actually RP's available. TTT can interrupt this. Avalanche coming through. The Nurse going on in rage. They need to be quicker than this. Toss is there. Sleep does connect. Husky in the pit. The Earth Splitter is going to come out. RP being held by Evident. Trying to move away. Now, Scourge going in with the trance. Just going to try to hit here, but the RP on the back foot hitting on it too. They're going to do a lot of damage. Shockwave. Power shot gets pushed away to the skewer. They get Roche involved. Will be a deny coming out onto the Venge. Now the turnaround. Husky trying to move away. He's going to stay alive. Double kill for Husky. But he should die to the Spirit of the Earth. So on the backside, you will see the falling of the Templar Assassin. Buybacks coming out. They know it's important that they stop this Roche from being stolen. Broodmother just poking away here.
The TA just got money for a blink, but she never had the time to actually move it out there.
Evident has got skewer. He might be able to... Yeah, he makes his escape. They're going to keep chasing, though. Brood really wants this, but doesn't have any webs to work with. On the back foot, they're trying to sneak in and look for a kill onto the Ursa. Go there, trying to move away. Nice shackle shot. Get next onto the Ursa. Now the Chain Frost bounce across. Going to be carried even further. The swap's coming out. They're keeping it going. And actually, now he's going to turn around. Scourge, he has to stand and fight. Will be able to kill the Venge and gets magic missiles straight afterwards. Is he going to move away quick enough? Should be fine here. Loads of armor. The Shadow Amulet on the back foot, though. In the meantime, Evident is going to be felled. Had they secured the Rose Rip? Probably not. With the Earth is dead, it's not easy for them to take. And there's a lot more heroes alive for TTT. The toss in onto Wu, trying to move forward. The slow's going to be with them whirling axes. The Avalanche does connect, and they'll be able to clean up on the Delta. No! Stop! Gets it off in time, and now Templar Assassin will clean up a kill. The Shackle Shot comes through, and the ET's already there. Double kill for Roll. Moving forward, looking for more. Broodmother controlled up by the toss, but Husky being chased onto. He has nothing to work for. 5 seconds for the Avalanche. Going to use the Shadow Amulet. No one brings detection these days. And TA asserts dominance here. She says, Ursa's not alive. Wait for him to come back. Husky going to turn around with the tree. Just getting rid of a lot. It's Avalanche. Nope. Doesn't connect, but Shackle Shot will. On the nothing, though.
That Shadow Amulet is doing a lot of work this fight.
I mean, who brings detection? Come on. It's open qualities, okay? You save Dust and Sentry for the closed, okay? That's the very organized strategy. High-level play.
That saves a lot of money, actually. I wonder if you could sort of carry that over. You know, you don't spend the money in the first games, and then you have some left over for once it gets real. Maybe.
That would be a broken mechanic. Yeah, we threw the first game because you didn't spend any money. Avalanche toss, though. Venge been found. We'll get the D.U.Y, but we'll die for it. The Shack Shot on the back foot. The power shot as well. ET down to half HP. Needs to move away. The focus fire as Kolio goes deep, but needs to be careful. Wind Run comes out. TA blinks away just in time. And they did even pop a Dust to make sure she couldn't hide.
And we have been killing everything but Roche here.
They know how important it is, though, because D.U.Y,
well,
they're so
not even near. He knows what's important.
Yeah, but look at Scourge.
Bounty runes.
Speaking of knowing what's important, Scourge is like, just empower me. Just keep stacking and empower. We can guard this all day.
But what if we just want to see the brawl going on forever?
You know, I wouldn't say no to that. I recently cast like a custom game. And it was basically a bloodbath. I think we had a fight that went on for 5 minutes, had 40 kills.
Nice.
It was like Dota on crack cocaine. It was insane. Husky. He feels like he's emboldened by crack cocaine. He kills all the spiders, but needs some assistance here. The Shadow Amulet going to work again. The RP there. Good control coming out. They need to follow it up. The damage is good. Is it enough to toss through? Yes. They get killed on the Broodmother. There's going to be Stomp coming out the Earth Splitter as well. Looks like Husky's going to die. Gets the Avalanche out first. Slowing down ET, but we'll be able to move away still. Shockwave misses. Well, 1-for-1 trade there.
No,
Shackle Shot. It's going to be a 2-for-1. Buy one, get one free. I said you buy one, you get an ET for free. But look at this as well. The side accomplishment here is D.U.Y don't benefit elsewhere on the map because they start moving their heroes up. Yes, TTT do, but they've got more heroes here. They can push on the tier 1 now.
One of the problems that I feel they have is they don't have enough outpush for the bot wave. Normally, if you want to get Radiant away from the Roche, you make them rotate to bot because that's the furthest they can be away geographically, right? And ideally you also want to have the mid tower gone so they can't TP in, but bringing a bot lane is good enough. Unfortunately, the only tool they have to do that right now is the Ursa. And like
you kind of need him at the Roche pit.
Yeah, well, you know, you push out, then you TP to mid, and then you get in there like, I don't know, 30 seconds early or so.
Was that... Did I just see that right? I think the troll missed uphill 4 times in a row. RNGs, guys, they're painful. Oh, look at this move into the Roche pit. Coming up with TTT, trying to sneak it in with the Battle Trance. Should actually be able to do this pretty quickly. But no, they're a little bit paranoid now. The Sleep is going to come in, hit on only the Wind Ranger though. Not going to use the Earth Splitter for that. Still on cooldown. In fact, the swap comes out, Coolio. Baits out the Magic Missile, but now Venge is going to pay. No! Roche gets involved. The stun won't change anything though. The power shot through to secure the kill. The Scourge gets a final hit. They're being haunted by the Vengeful Spirit, but now with her gone, you're not too paranoid about certain undead people. Wow, spirit.
That was rough. I think they had a good chance to blow up the Wind Ranger immediately there, but his team just wasn't ready. They hesitated, and the moment was gone, just like that.
You can see it, right? The swap comes through. It's like, great, now what?
Yeah, it was like, oh, we got a gift, and now we got to pay for it.
You could have let us know about this, all right? You know, we need to know before you swap. It's like the classic, okay, if I see a good black hole, I'm going to do it, but you won't have any prior warning that I'm going to do it other than me saying I'm black holing, guys.
Well, there's one of those things that you'll see these things go wrong earlier in the season.
RP, catching on the 2, Evident's going to push them back, the Chain Force bouncing, the damage! Huge here, they're going to lose 2, the buyback's going to come off the ET, and TA down as well. 3 on this side for D.U.Y, the buyback makes it 2. But they do lose the Magnus in return. And Ursa moving forward, looking for someone. Going to turn on the Husky here, but the missed chance means he can't actually fight. The Stomp does connect on the Tiny. Now surround on the sides, just trying to slow him down the Whirling Axes. He's still going to fall. The Avalanche toss, getting Ursa low. Scourge needs to be careful here. Doesn't have enough mana to actually throw out the Whirling Axes right now. They haven't realized this just yet. Shackle Shot won't connect on anything. There's a jump in. Ursa trying to go work. The Whirling Axes come off cooldown though. He has enough mana to clean up the kills. Scourge does get stunned in return, but Kodo on the back foot is going to go ran down by Broodmother. And now it's up to Troll. He has to fight this alone, but doesn't want it. He has no mana to work with, and they know it. They're going to chase onto him, and they might finally make this Troll pay. It's been a while since they've felt this in power against them. Lich coming across. No, he's got the move speed. He gets away. Just about, but Lich gets left behind. He's like, wait, come back. I came to save you. I even brought us out.
Poor guy.
The commitment.
That engagement looked so good, but one support buyback, and this is one of the things, like, they have nerfed the buybacks a little bit, but I think for supports is definitely still worth it if you can just continue to put on the Roche pressure with an Elder Titan like this. And it's really just the area control of the Elder Titan that gives them the opportunity to actually go in for these fights again and again.
And you have to wonder who's going to give in first here. Who's going to think that they've sacrificed too much to the defending this race? So far, both like half the kills.
Only get higher, man.
Half the kills in this game have been around that Roche pit.
Yeah, but like you can see that from the draft. Like they pick up the Venge, and the Ursa is like, all right, are they gonna pick up the Gauntlet? And the Troll Warlord comes in and says, yes, they pick up the Gauntlets. They did.
You know, they're poking it again. They know what the response is going to be. They got a DD on the TA this time. Maybe they can get an entry kill. This is the thing. D.U.Y.
They ping him. They go in immediately.
Yep. Magnus nowhere nearby. And actually, it's going to be too late. As a result, with the Deathlet and the DD. Roche gets cleaned up. There you go. Finally, it will fall. Aegis gets picked up by the TA. Moving forward. Kolio spot. Swap back. They can't get in range for the Magic Missile, though. The trap will slow him down. The Shackle Shot comes out, but it won't change anything.
Oh,
almost dead in one hit. All right. TA with DDs, guys. Hide your children.
And an Elder Titan to boot.
Consolation prize for Magnus, though. He did take the tier 1 bot. Probably usually regarded as the least important tower in the game.
I think I could make some arguments for the Radiant offlane tier 1 as well.
You can make a little bit more traffic there. Maybe.
No.
It's about even. It's about they're even.
Anyway,
they are both.
it looked like they deliberately made the decision to not go for the Roche anymore, which is
save. Chain Frost is an interesting choice. There's too many spiders here to be ran down. You got to be praying to the RNG gods that works out. Not needing RNG gods over here though. Scourge gets killed. TA is in alone. Has the RP. Hold on to it in the meantime from Evident. Now it's left. Woken up. Does get the RP on the 2. Trying to move away quick enough. Should be able to do so. He needs to run fast. The urn is on him. He won't be able to get out of this. But looks like Scourge is going to lean behind. It's like, bye. Good luck. Have fun. Dodges out the trap, but they'll move forward with a blink and they'll clean him up. RP on cooldown. You still get the kill. You do not lose the Aegis.
But maybe,
the mid lane.
No.
Look at D.U.Y go. They are not slowing down here. There's a pause coming in. But this is looking pretty nice for D.U.Y. They forced so much attention around that Roche.
It really warped the game. I'm just really curious about that decision to finally let go of the Roche, because you gotta know that if you let go of that Roche, then you're also losing your mid towers pretty much immediately after. And then their kill attempt on the TA at the side went wrong. You don't get anything at all out of your... It's very hard for me to see the upside. Like, the only thing, well, that I can see is that you give this troll time to farm. And I do think that this troll can close out this game eventually.
Yeah, if this goes late enough, he has control. I mean, this is the power of Troll. Like, Troll is meant to be weaker early on, but he had a back and forth start to the game. So he wasn't really out for the count. It's not like what you expect to try and recover. Oh
no, you need a specific kind of player as well. Like, you have these troll and PL players who play it safe, or are pretty careful because they know they're fragile. And then you have also guys like this Scourge McDuck over here, who will just get involved early because he knows the strength of the hero so well. And I really do enjoy that because it's risky.
Oh, save. He got found again. He's going to go down. The Shrine is going to protect the missed chance. It's keeping him alive right now, Troll. Does use the Battle Trance, but can't get on top. No bashes coming out of this Broodmother, who will move away in the end. But you keep Lich alive. This time, he survives.
Yeah. Well, you've given over this mid lane to the Brood. Look at the amount of ward coverage on the cliffs on the side here. The field is completely split into for the Radiant. They really have nowhere left to run except for the dire top jungle, where they haven't been in, well, forever.
All right, Evidence got in a little bit of trouble there, but guess what's in your base? That Brood we were just talking about. Feeling pretty emboldened to just go on the high ground here. Shackle shot, won't connect. They are really struggling to lock down this Brood now, and need to be careful with Evident here. No, Avalanche coming out. Sleep's going to hit. He's going to skewer away just in time, though. And now the Earth Splitter going through. Still sleeping on the side. Magnus going to get low. They might go in to try and finish him, but they don't have vision. So they'll just back up. But that is a close call. Meanwhile, on their base, they have to go back to deal with Scourge. Just to get tier 3.
Oh, nice.
Yours is going to come out. There should be a stomp available. The Chain Frost is going to be bounced out. Going to force ET to go back. Longest Chain Frost away from the ET, in fact. And Scourge will be able to make his escape, but Save won't be so lucky. Worth it for the tier 3. It forces pressure away from your base.
Yeah.
And opens up the shrines.
That is exactly the play they needed to make.
That's good.
Oh no.
Oh no, he got forced to fight there. He couldn't get out. It looked like he'd make a clean escape, but nice quick response coming out from D.U.Y. Decent amount of gold switching hands as well. Over 1.5k in those 2 kills.
Yeah, a Lich is just not the hero you want to have backing you up there during such an attempt. Because you can't turn anything around. It's literally just something to throw in their faces. Like, here, I want to run away now. You have this. And then, well, as it turns out, there were more of them waiting for you.
It buys a lot of time, actually, though. Like yes, it's unfortunate you lose your troll, but you just force complete pressure away from your base, which you needed to do, because you were going to lose a tower yourself.
Look at the moves here. This TA is barreling down the top lane. The Brood's already set up here. I'm sure that D.U.Y are actually going to barrel straight down this top lane. 2 towers, all outers down. And you can see by the way the Tiny plays that he knows this as well, and he knows that he has to pressure the other side of the enemy base now, because they're not going to get the top lane anymore. And if you are D.U.Y here, you will actually prioritize this top racks maybe, just because you know that that is the lane you want to have pushed out automatically.
You'll give credit to TTT in that regard, though. They've read this. I don't think they've read it wrong. The Brood reached a point of problems, right? You couldn't deal with it easily. So you got your oh no, Colio! First hit bash. Do not mess with Ursus.
You can't cross here. This is the problem of not being able to move from side to side.
Well, that's one way to find the wards, though. Have someone blink right on top of you. It's going to tell you there's probably vision around there somewhere. But it's just creating this divide. It's hard for them to move around the map now. Brood chasing on a save. Nope, slowed down. Let's go turn around to Husky. He doesn't have Avalanche Veil now. Now Ursa going on the back foot, trying to hit on Evident. Will be able to force staff himself away. Yule's up. Yeah, it's got the blink. We'll go for this Skewer into the base. Ursa's pretty deep here. Now, Baltron's going through. The Earth Split is splitting up. BKB on Scourge means he's going to stand and fight. Might be going for the Ursa. No! The bash coming out. The Avalanche are finally there. They'll be able to force them away. Scourge chasing for more. Wants to get on the TA. Can he actually pop through the reaction? Yes! The toss forward Evidence here as well. RP! Hits on the 3! And the clean up and the clean 4 actually. They get the ball! TTT don't just hold base. They completely destroy D.U.Y in that fight.
That was gorgeous. Like, you can see that this guy knows how to play Magnus. He perfectly measured out that skewer into the base. And then it is so hard for D.U.Y to say, oh, well, Ursa's lost, guys, move back. They feel like they have the upper hand, and they did, but you can't save him there. He's in too deep, man.
Look at that gold swing as well. It's almost 5,000 gold with that buyback on the Ursa included. That completely changes the dynamic of this game in one quick move. And that's the power.
Shrines.
Yeah. Shrines
are open for one side.
And Ursa's going to have problems picking up this second Aegis. It's not going to be too long before Roche should be available again.
I'm not sure that, yeah, TeamTeamTeam wasn't ready in terms of vision for this though. They moved into the jungle, but I didn't see them place any new wards. I don't think they had wards on them. So they haven't really re-established, and that might come to bite them in the ass later on.
It is quite worrying because we've seen, okay, in fairness, Broods, it used to be you had to be ahead.
Look at Pink drawing the bot lane. He says we need to get that lane out to get him away from the Roche that's going to spawn soon.
That's true, but like, who do you commit there? You could pick, the Brood's going to be obvious. If you start moving the webs on there straight away. Do you send someone down there to bait them in? Like a support, maybe? You have to force someone down there. The problem is what they send. It has, like the Magnus, if the Magnus is there. TAs, like they want to stick the Aegis on the TA though.
You can't. You need the Elder Titan. This is the part that I love, by the way. This is a puzzle. This is a moving puzzle.
Maybe Venge?
Venge can't push it out fast enough. You need the ET here to secure the Roche pit area. He's your only area control. You see, they keep drawing, they keep drawing. We need to go there. We need to do something. And they might be late now. I'm not sure. They might catch this Tiny if they move in with the haste. They're too hesitant.
Look at this smoke. Coolio is just moving forward aggressively. The shackle shot does connect on the Brood. They've got the lockdown. They better get rid of him. He's gone.
Beautiful.
70 seconds on the sideline. That is the entry kill they need to maybe look towards this Roche. Should be up. It's up now.
Hesitation from Dire. Like you could see that the Dire were moving for the hero they could see, which was the Tiny. And Radiant instead moved for the hero, which they knew was going to be there.
They found more. The snowball effect is in action here. The TA found as well. The shackle shot's on point from Coolio.
Beautiful.
And look at this. I think we've got maybe about 30 seconds. No, a minute. We've got a minute. All right, we've got a little bit of time. But if they find another pickoff, because this is the rolling effect. They're doing it again. They go find more. The Yule's going to be there. The skewer back. ET's going to fall as well. Like you said, they need him to actually defend the Roche pit, but he won't be alive to do so. The shackle shot's there. They'll slowly run him down and kill him off. Dead for 50 seconds. That's the entrance gap they've been looking for.
He does have a buyback though. Like it's not all gone. They have the two heroes that got killed later do have buybacks, and you can do this if you feel like it's important enough. You can throw heroes with buybacks into a cooldown of a hero that does not have a buyback.
You might be forced to here.
Yeah.
It's going to be up very soon. You know that, like I think they keep throwing spiders in where they can to scout it out. That's the safest way to
bot lane. But like Ursa is not going to create enough threat to make anyone look to defend that base tower.
I mean, your Ursa is one of your quickest ways of doing the Roche. Then that's the problem. It's like when he's there, you're like, okay, they're not going to be getting the Roche pit. We'll just pressure elsewhere.
Alright, so the only thing they might get right now is if this Ursa gets out and Radiant just tries to push their bot wave back out or something.
They might get the Brood. They found him. BKB gets forced out. He's going to turn around to Husky here. Scourge is going to help out. Root actually connect. No, the 8 to go involved. There's so much damage coming out. Brood almost dead. We'll be able to move over the Shrine Time. Look to heal up. Husky trying to move away. The Shadow Blade. They do ping on him and see him. But the 4-staff away, he's fine, gets out the Earth Splitter. They can't easily pursue, they're going to try. Avalanche tosses it on the TA. The RP, catching on the 2 again. Troll moving in with the Valtron's going to go run through them. TA and Venge dead, moving on to more. Ursa, skewer through to interrupt him. The enrage, he can't use it aggressively. He tries, but it's too late. Scourge still alive, trying to move away will be fine. Triple kill for Scourge already, staying alive, being haunted by the Ursa, but there's not going to be enough damage to kill him off.
They have to keep moving the TAs coming in, otherwise they wasted the buyback.
They can't. They hit the wrong person with the sleep. If they can't kill Troll, you just saw the damage that he was doing in range form. The moment he gets an opportunity to just bash you, you're done. The power of this Magnus empowering the Troll is insane.
It is phenomenal amounts of damage right there. And they keep hitting these beautiful, beautiful RPs.
I think the scariest part here is the Elder Titan's not even building into a halberd. I think a halberd is fully justified against this Troll right now because he's just dominating the fights. And it's hard to lock him down. You look at what they've got available to them. They've got a sleep and they've got one stun. And maybe the prey of a bash, if you're lucky.
Like, I'm guessing that they're going to try to kite him as much as possible, but how useful is that if he is the one knocking on your doors?
It's true. We've been here before, Kips. This is a familiar sight.
Yeah, but things are a little bit different in terms of power right now. So looking at one side with the troll with full BKB, MKB, and then the other side is the TA has to hold, but...
I mean, look at this smoke. They're just wrapping around. They know TA was pushing around the top here. They're hoping to catch her as she walks back. But instead, they can just go the full wrap around here, and they might find someone. Brood, already paranoid in the tree line. The smoke does break, so the nose around is somewhere.
Ping.
There it is. Fast shot, pings, they reveal, and now the shackle shot falls down the BKB. That's a fully defensive one. Brood will look to move away, and that means no BKB available if they have to fight the Roche pit now.
Yep, Roche time.
Opens up, and this, like, next time, Scourge is going to have a Blink Dagger. He had it queued up. He had over 4,000 gold. It is there for the taking if he wants it. And I like this pickup. Like, this is the type of hero that uses it very well. As a troll, you just want to get right on top of someone straight away. I mean, you can have the Magnus enable you with the RP, but the more methods you have, the better. And look at this. Tiny creating that space. The Baltron's coming out. Venge is going to fall. Now trying to go work. Brood Mother will just shred through save, but needs to be careful and move away himself. Husky just trying to move away. Splitter doesn't dodge it out, but doesn't take too much damage. Just trying to finish this off. Scourge. Someone's got the shackle shot. Good on the Brood Mother. They have the control. They might be able to kill her all the time. No! She's trying to move away. She can't. Scourge! He gets the foul hit. No missed chances coming into effect there. The buyback coming out on Brood straight away. Colio chasing forward. Might want to try and get for the shackle shot, but Wu forced us away just in time. They can't actually hit it. So Wu make his escape. But
the TA is a DD again. It might cause them to do something rash right now because they might feel that this is the only moment they have left to make a move, but no, he's moving to the side.
You know what it is? They're going to have flashbacks to that moment very early on. They killed the Wind Range in almost one hit. They'll be like, we can do that again, guy. No.
Well, this is what we were talking about. Like, see an opportunity for the turnaround. If you still have, you know, the heart left in you, you need to try it. But right now, the DD is out. The TA cannot get to the enemy base fast enough.
And Scourge is just knocking on your buildings, and he's done with all the ones outside your base. There's only one place left for this troll to find home. Or maybe they go for the TA. She hasn't got TP for 5 seconds. Has got the blink available, so it should be fine. But they'll cut the creep wave, make sure the pressure's kept on D.U.Y's base.
Yeah, like, you can keep cutting creep waves with these spiders and with the Elder Titan for a while. But your big problem is that you only need one wave to get close, and then the troll can blow up your buildings. No matter if there's actually creeps in here or not, he doesn't need those.
Wu should not be out this far. Husky, the Yules. Going to stop the Tiny from being able to get onto him. He's going to chase forward still, though. There is more than one hero here. He needs to be careful. Avalanche comes out. They find the Brood, but they can't get the shackle shot. No. It hits onto the creep instead of onto the Brood Mother, so she'll be fine. But Yule's coming out. Magnus, he's found a lot of stuff, and ET brought back the 4-stab away, will not save him. He's going to fall. And that is a big part of the high ground defense dead for 50 seconds. He should have buyback.
Now they can't keep the waves out anymore. And that's going to be at least 15 seconds for the troll to hit on your buildings. Look at those drawings on bot lane.
Why is no one here forcing pressure? And it's always the TA.
Yeah.
This is like when you're in this stage, right? TA should be able to buy you so much time with the traps everywhere, but she never gets the chance to get out and place them.
She melted the top waves actually, so not quite. But the mid wave is also coming in, and there's going to be, they're actually using the fortified to just get the creeps close enough so that they can kill this top racks.
There's another trap though, but Scourge doesn't care. Goes in. Baltron's being used. Trap only hit on the 2 creeps actually, so they can stay here. They found a new home. Team, they want to be the dire base now. This is looking grim. How do you deal with this? Swap coming out on the side. Tiny pretty deep. Gonna bash up the RP. Only hit on a 2. No! Tiny does eat the cheese just in time. The shackle shot control up. The skewer away. They'll be to clean up. TA dead for 110 seconds. Urza's gonna stand his ground, but it won't matter. He's dead. BKB coming out from Brood. Will chase across, find the kill in the save, but needs to move away himself. Scared of Colio. Meanwhile, Scourge just goes even deeper and deeper. Doesn't even care. Brood on the back foot trying to get the kill on the Colio, but won't be able to do it. The Yule's gonna be there. Just slowing him down. The shackle shot is enough to slow him down. They'll get across the avalanche. Husky cleans up the kill. Only one left alive. ET, what's the plan, buddy?
A valiant stand.
Hold your ground. At least take the Aegis as a sign that you will never give up because your base is in peril. They're going for the tier 4s.
No,
and D.U.Y,
there's no buybacks.
They have no way of dealing with this. No buybacks. I think they'd have to run into your fountain this stage for you to be okay, which is unlikely. And they'll just clean this up. So TTT, they take this series 2-0.
too, and in a very impressive manner. I really enjoyed this game. Like, they could have gotten very shaken by this this one fight that D.U.Y took so convincingly, but instead they really retook that. Some gorgeous RPs, I gotta say. You gotta just throw a hero in the middle of the enemy team, and then once they react, you can come in with that RP. But you need to trust each other enough to just do that, and they did that so well.
Well, I'm not allowed to use the official blackboard, but in my mind, I'm marking 10 out of 10 points on the Wind Ranger support call. I mean, that was a pretty definitive pick. That won the lane very heavily in conjunction with the Magnus. That pretty much set them up to kind of flip the map, because the Troll, he done pretty well. He got pressured, but there was always that worry. If Magnus done well, he's just going to recover you. He's going to pick you up, thrust you forward, and evident on point with the RPs.
Yeah. The Wind Ranger came out so early that the fact that this all turned out to be such a beautiful Magnus plus Troll lineup is almost crazy to believe. Like, normally you're not actually gonna get the Wind Ranger plus Magnus because people know about that by now, right? That was not gonna happen. And were they even thinking about it? I would really want to talk about what went down during this draft, because this is one of those that just comes together so well, and I enjoyed it so much. But you can't help but wonder, is it like planned, or was there just a bit of luck involved? They see that brute and they're like, oh, now they done did it.
I mean, we don't get to talk D.U.Y. They're losers. I'm sorry, D.U.Y. You did lose. It's 2-0, right? Team. They're going to be going through to the finals. And do you know who they're up against? People channeling the spirit of Bulldog himself. Runes! Up against TTT. That's going to be the finals. I think that's the final one. Like,
yep.
And I'm not sure who's in Runes, but I'm already intrigued by the name alone. Did they win 2-0 as well?
I'm going to have to check that. They were up against Team Eagles.
Hey, come on, America. Eagles losing?
Yeah, the freedom.
Yeah, do you not believe in freedom? Come on.
No.
Right, is there anyone we know?
I see, am I sure that this
Was
is
that
right?
Alien? Go back to it.
What?
Oh, wait, no, it's Bananas. Okay,
Yeah, I see BSJ.
All right, so Team Freedom, BSJ's out. It's done. Team Freedom. Okay, Team Freedom won. All right, sorry. Cancel that. BSJ is in, all right? NA's hopes are alive.
I mean, this is the NA qualifier. You'd hope that NA's hopes are still alive.
I mean,
this is like pretty early to call them Dunzo now, isn't it?
I should hope NA hopes are alive. But then again, like, come on, it's BSJ. Nice guy. I met him. Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's he knows his stuff. Right, there were rumors like that he was maybe going to do a bit of coaching this season, but
I would have liked to see that.
Good old BSJ.
Yeah.
Just kind of like running into the training room and screaming promo code.
Yeah, usually players do not like to hear that because it means they got to do media stuff, and media stuff means not playing Dota 2. It's all a distraction.
Just imagining one day in the future BSJ is going to be like a millionaire, and he will have his own organization where everyone has to wear shirts that say BSJ promo code.
Why would he do that at that point? Like, if you're a millionaire, might you not just want to move on?
It's just kind of his thing by now, right?
Maybe you and I have different ideas of what you're going to do once you're a millionaire, but...
well, if I was a millionaire, what would I do?
Yeah.
I'd probably...
Like, if you coach the team that wins TI and you get 10%, what do you do with that?
I've got it. I'll buy copious amounts of shares in Monster. So when I kind of drink copious amounts of it in my cars, I'm actually making money out of that. That's smart, isn't it? You know, you got to invest. What's the word? You know, I'm trying to remember. You got to speculate to accumulate. There you go. Right. And it's not even speculation. It's guaranteed. All right. Just more Monster.
Boosting your own sales at that. Like, I don't actually think that, like, you win a lot at TI, but I don't think it's actually enough to, you know, get someone else is making out with a lot more money than you are, basically.
All right. Well, guys, we're going to go to a break, and it shouldn't be too long before we're back with TeamTeamTeam, the ones you just saw win 2-0 versus Runes. BSJ, baby. Can he do it? Stay tuned, guys. We're going to a break.